Afternoon on this playing surface, because Love Street has undoubtedly suffered badly from the rigours of the season. It's very dry, hard and rutted in the middle of the field, and certainly not conducive to quality passing play from midfield. So the players took some time to select their footwear. Thomas Dickrot, the West German, back in the St Mirren ranks. Push it forward. Dickrot holding off John Brown. That was for Archibald. The early ball played in, and Nigel Spackman playing in a central defensive position in the early stages of the match. Markers are Nisbet and Brown, and the spare man is Spackman, allowing Stevens and Vinicum some freedom to go forward on the flanks. There's McGowan. Back it goes to Chris Woods. John Black heading forward. There's Lambert. No Martin. This is Paul McIntyre, playing only his second first-team match, linking there with Archibald, and a superb challenge there by Vinicum. He took a knock in the process. Almost a dream start for Paul McIntyre coming from midfield. Walter Smith electing to sit in the director's box for his first match in charge beside the chairman David Murray. This is Wishart. Cross goes Brown. Wishart looking for Archibald, screening the ball away from Spackman. Good running by Wishart. There's McIntyre. And the deflection appeared to come off Goodman to Torfason. It's a goal kick to Rangers, but fine play again involving Paul McIntyre in midfield. This ball played in there to the path of Fraser Wishart by Archibald. There was McIntyre showing excellent control, and look at that again. It may well have been a corner kick which should have been given. This is Spackman. Stepping away from Martin. Vinicum's made a run. That's a great pass for Vinicum. Looking for help in the middle. And Haitley bundled down there by Black. I don't think the ball was going to reach him, but howls from behind the goal for a penalty kick. Good running though by Vinicum. Well engineered that move by Nigel Spackman's pass, opening up the right flank of the St Mirren defence. Vinicum pulling the ball across the face of the goal. Haitley colliding there with Tom Black. Cutter, headed away by Stevens. There's Brian Martin. Chance to come forward. Again, McIntyre has found space, supporting him from the right flank. Played forward by Durant. Swegan breaks in the left. Haitley's in the middle. The only target for Rangers was Haitley. Now Tom Black turning that behind for the corner and complaining to Campbell Money that he got no help at all with a call. He didn't realise how much time he had. Nisbet has gone forward. So is John Brown. There's Haitley! Beautifully taken by Money. Excellent, calm, authoritative goalkeeping, but what a fine header it was from Haitley. Excellent corner kick this from Vinicum. Haitley getting free, and that was beautifully taken by the keeper. And John Brown taken out of the play late there by Martin. An angry reaction by Spackman. Well, John Brown kept his eye on the ball to head that to safety, and Brian Martin continued with a challenge. It certainly did appear from this position to be a shade reckless. Referee Les Mottram giving a very firm lecture to the St Mirren midfield player. Well, the long ball played forward here. As it came through for Brown, Martin kept coming with a challenge. Spackman to Brown. Martin's header. Here's Ian Ferguson. Well, won by McGowan, but Durant was quick to make for the rebound. And he's on the corner kick by his very sharp, alert play. Durant himself will take this corner kick. Stick-Rod back in defence. In time to sweep that to safety. His header, looking for Nick Swigan. It was deflected by McGowan, but far enough away from Money to present no real problem. Here's Tom Black. Spackman trying to play the offside trap, but Torkelson was alive to that. Archibald waits in the middle. Nisbet does some good defensive work, preventing that ball coming across the face of goal. Torkelson favouring the left side of the St Mirren attack. Paul Lambert will take this corner kick. Well won by Haytley. There's Archibald. That came off Harlock. Durant gets the better of Archibald. There's Wishart. There's Stick-Rod. Archibald ahead. He's onside. Met with a crunching tackle from Chris Vinicombe. There's Wishart now with a long throw, looking for Torkelson. And a very careful header there by Nisbet. Wide of goal, trusting in the speed of Woods. They're trying to control that on his knee. There's Stick-Rod. McIntyre battling hard. This is Durant. Harlock towards Haytley. Harlock and Brown surrounding Steve Archibald there. Someone supposedly clearly thought that should have been a foul. That is a foul. Challenged by Lambert and Ferguson. Ferguson were teammates in the cup-winning team for St Mirren in 1987. Lambert, a very young man at that time, just 17 years old. Foul given against Tom Black. It's all becoming rather untidy now. Walter Smith has come down from the director's box. He's clearly not entirely happy the way the game is going. Offering some advice to his players. Richard Goff beside him in the dugout. Stevens with a free kick. There's Vinicombe. He wasn't quite tall enough. Well, very adventurous play again from the young fullback. You can certainly be pleased with his opening half hour's efforts. You see the ball bouncing here just too high for Vinicombe. Well won by McGowan, getting the measure now of Haytley a little better. Torkelson penalised, showing signs of frustration. Nisbet's free kick. Looking for Haytley, got up early for that. McIntyre elbowing Harlock. Disappointment for Paul McIntyre. McIntyre making his second attempt at senior football. He was an Ayr United player early in his career, then was released and went back through the amateur and junior ranks to make a comeback at the age of 24 with St Mirren. Durant will orchestrate this. Back to Ian Ferguson. Was very well struck by Ferguson. And a corner kick has been earned. Short corner taken by Vinicombe. Yes, Gary Stevens. The header by McSwigan. Well, a glimpse of goal there for the 20-year-old striker. Played in well here by Gary Stevens. McSwiggan got free of his marker, got in ahead of McWhirter. So the kick out from Campbell Money brings a very competitive first half to an end. St Mirren self-noticed early on that they were here in very determined mood, and it's been difficult for Rangers, but they do appear to have settled more as the first half has gone on. But it will be a fascinating second half to come at half-time. St Mirren 0, Rangers 0. The Rangers manager Walter Smith has made one significant change at half-time. He's brought on Peter Houstra playing wide on the left at the expense of Gary McSwiggan, who may well have taken a knock in the first half. And it looks as though Ian Ferguson has been pushed forward to join Mark Hateley in attack. So very important 45 minutes coming up for Rangers in particular. They cannot afford any slip up here with the league so evenly poised. And further alterations have pushed Ian Durrant to the right. There's Hateley, beaten to the ball by McGowan. Cleared there by Lambert as far as Gary Stevens. There's Hateley, lets that run for Houstra. Coming inside, Wisher, an awkward one for the goalkeeper. On the surface, he had to watch that very carefully with Ferguson closing in. Houstra's shot with his right foot didn't carry a lot of power, but it could have been troublesome. Across there by Archibald. Stick locked, using his pace. Clear in the end by Vinico. So St Mirren, the bottom club in the Premier Division against Rangers at the top, but you certainly wouldn't have been able to identify the length of the league between the clubs in the first half. The chance for Torfason. That was beautifully set up by Steve Archibald. That's as clean-cut a chance as St Mirren have had in this match so far. Cross beautifully controlled here by Archibald and set up for Torfason on his better foot, the left, but he didn't really trouble Chris Woods. Another away by Nisbet. Here's Torfason, linking with Lambert. There's a bad tackle there on Lambert by Nisbet. Crunching in late. No argument coming there from Nisbet. And Lambert getting to his feet. But it was good play this from Lambert. I think he totally deceived Nisbet, who was committed to that tackle, as the young midfield player tried to step inside. The free kick taken there by Tom Black. Right across the far side, up goes Martin! That was as close as St Mirren have come in the match. It was a prodigious leap, that, by Brian Martin. And he got across the bows here of Nigel Spackman, who was his marker, to get up well to that, and Woods would certainly have been beaten. A disappointment for Brian Martin, looking for his third goal of the season. Durrant plays it through there for Hateley to chase. He's on a pace to get away from McGowan. This is a chance for Rangers. Well, the problem there perhaps on Mark Hateley was that he was moving on to his weaker foot, the right. But this really was an excellent chance for Rangers to go in front. And Hateley undoubtedly will not be too pleased with the way in which he finished that move. Nisbet shot to Spackman. Ferguson trying to find space away from McWhirter. He's helped from behind. Stevens to Spackman. Stevens again. Spackman goes outside him. That's towards Hateley. There's Houstra with a chance. And Hateley also. And Money scrambled the ball to safety. Well, Peter Houstra almost opening the scoring for Rangers. There's still problems though for the St Mirren defence. Here's Ian Ferguson. Putting the ball across goal. Wishart was there for St Mirren. Here's Stevens. That's Big Rot lashing the ball downfield, and St Mirren undoubtedly got a life there. Some brave goalkeeping by Campbell Money. As that ball was played in by Gary Stevens, Hateley dummied it. It came off McGowan. Houstra controlled it well enough. Money made the initial block and then reacted very quickly to deny Mark Hateley. Stevens. Then again by Stevens for Hateley. Well, he climbs so brilliantly for these cross balls, Hateley. But always under pressure from the St Mirren defence. Well, there's going to be a change made by St Mirren. Alan Irvine coming on, and the player going off is Steve Archibald. Tall figure of Alan Irvine provides some variation in the attack for St Mirren. Well, David Hayes enjoying the match all right, sitting there in the stand with a big smile beside his chairman, Alan Marshall. There's Tom Black. Keeper Torferson. Irvine is behind him. Good touch for a big fellow, Irvine. Angling in the cross for Torferson. Good header that by the Icelandic international. Wood through the cross swiftly, but that was a good move from St Mirren. And another reminder to Rangers, this match is very much in the balance. Alan Irvine sending over the cross, Torferson's glancing header, and good handling by Woods. Sandy Robertson is waiting to come on, and he will replace Ian Durant. Durant deemed to have done enough this afternoon. The craft of Sandy Robertson introduced to the fray by Rangers. So that's a direct change by Rangers. Robertson going straight into the Durant role on the right side of the midfield. There's Irvine trying to play that beyond Brown for Torferson. He would have been clearly in on goal then. Showing signs now they'd like to win this match and not settle for a draw. Robertson down was quick coming from defence. Now Lambert. The deception is made by Nisbet. The shot in the way. Here's Irvine again. Martin. Lambert. Now Tom Black. Well challenged by Nisbet. Irvine has caused some problems for the Rangers defence since he came on as a substitute for Archibald. He's been very lively and skillful up front. Hateley's header. Porter was very alert there, realising that Ferguson making that run off Hateley. Stevens lining up the long throw. Hateley at the near post. For Hateley. He did well. And so did Ferguson. But the final answer was provided by Campbell Money. Well, exactly what had been planned by Rangers. This long throw from Gary Stevens. Just look how well Hateley gets up for this. Gets a very important touch. So strong in that position. Timing the leap well. Ian Ferguson coming in behind him with a header, bravely going in there, but Money kept his eye on the ball. Now McWhirter. Too long on the ball, allowing Houster to step in. Here's Ferguson. That's for Hateley. He will appear to be held there by Black, and Tom Black could be in trouble here. The referee reaches to his hip pocket for his little black book and the card, which will be the prelude to a free kick to Rangers, but Tom Black holding back Mark Hateley. So the referee having a check on the number for Tom Black, but he really was the last defender when he held back Hateley. Yellow card suffices. The Rangers supporters are looking for a red one, I think. Now we see this again. Ian Ferguson controlling it well, playing it through there for Hateley, and he was held back by Black. Well, perhaps going away from goal. That may have been the view taken by referee Mottram. Well, it's a classic position, a set piece. Spackman is also there now. Haustra. That was superb handling by Money. Just look at the pressure he was under there as he took that ball, which was played wide of the wall by Peter Haustra. It really was top-class goalkeeping by Money. Spackman running over the ball, Houstra playing it beyond the wall, and really any error by Money would have resulted in a goal. Walter Smith, the St Mirren assistant manager, has come out of the dugout to wave his players forward to look for a victory. Not content, it would appear, with a draw. John Brown with a free kick. Rangers pushing players forward. Hately underneath this. Back with Harlock. Good play by Terry Harlock. He has Gary Stevens on the right. There's Robertson. Yes, he scored for Rangers. It's a brilliant finish by the youngster. And the sense of relief among the Rangers supporters is immense. Well, it's been such a long time coming, but it was down to the skill and the control and the awareness of young Sandy Robertson. Relief for Walter Smith on the track now. But what a fine goal from young Sandy Robertson. It's his first of the season, created here by Hurlock and then Gary Stevens. Look at the cross coming in now. The control here shown by Robertson. The acrobatic effort at this time. Money was beaten. What a dramatic goal from Sandy Robertson, the substitute. His first for Rangers this season, with just 6 minutes left for play. So headed on there by Lambert. Forward by Shaw. This is promising. Here's Stigrot. Whoa, what a fine ever that was. Whizzing across the face of Chris Wood's goal. The cross comes short, which certainly was a moment of alarm for the Rangers defence. This move set up by George Shaw, the substitute for St Mirren, playing into the path of Stigrot. He looked up to see the support arriving in the middle and rifled that across the face of the goal. There's Tom Black. Headed away by Vinicombe. We're into stoppage time now. Rangers hanging on to this crucial victory if it stays this way. Here's Paul McIntyre. Maybe the last chance for St Mirren. Stigrot has space in the right. St Mirren pushing lots of players forward. Into space it goes for Torkelson. A good move this from St Mirren. And a good angle line across the front of the goal. No problem for Chris Woods in goal. Well, that might be the last chance for St Mirren. Indeed it is. Rangers have won a crucial victory, with a goal scored by Sandy Robertson 6 minutes from the end. But it was a tense, nervous performance, thoroughly appreciated on the end by these Rangers supporters. Sandy Robertson smiling there, a goal-scoring hero. He came on to replace Ian Durrant and scored a goal which may turn out to be absolutely crucial in the championship race. It's a great start for Walter Smith. The Rangers supporters rewarded for their patience with that late goal. St Mirren showing signs, though, that they could be a force to be reckoned with next season. But the day belongs to Rangers and to Sandy Robertson. The final score, St Mirren 0, Rangers 1.
Walter, your very first game in charge of Rangers. What was it like to be watching in that capacity?
Well, it was a rather frustrating match. Due to the condition of the pitch, there wasn't a great deal of football played, so it was a bit back to front stuff and a bit harum-scarum. But it was strange to begin with. But once the game we got into the game, it was no bother. And actually, winning it obviously gives us a lift at the end.
You made very significant changes at half-time, tactically, and that was something you're doing under your own steam with no consultation with anybody else. Was that a new, different experience for you?
I don't necessarily think so. I mean, obviously, the responsibility of making the changes comes finally to you for the first time for me. But, I mean, in every match, I mean, it's part of your job all the time to be looking and making the changes. And I think in our case, you can make changes and you can change the direction of it, but in the end of the day, the players are the ones who have got to respond to that. And I felt that the changes we did make at half-time meant that we were getting a bit more further forward in the second half of the game. And I thought